Alright, Guardians, it's Friday, so that means XUR is back, and today he's on Nessus in the Watcher's Grave, so let's go check out his inventory. Alright, first up for the exotics, we have the Crimson Hand Cannon. This gun's super good for controller players. Mouse and keyboard players don't use it too much, but it's really good. If you don't have it, pick it up, regardless of what you play on, because it might be good for mouse and keyboard in the future, you never know. Then we got Gemini Jesters. Decent roll. It's fine. If you don't have it, pick it up. That's always the suggestion, but it's a skip for me. Eternal Warrior, 69 stat overall with super high intellect and high mobility. It's not the spikes you want, but if you don't have one or if you got a crappier roll, definitely pick this up and replace that one. Alright, next up we got the Crown of Tempest. This exotic is going to be super good next season. So if you don't have it, grab this one. The stats are crap on it, but that's okay. You just want to get this exotic because this is going to be so good for Warlocks next season. Alright, let's move on to weapons. First up, we got the Last Dance sidearm with Outlaw and Rangefinder. It's pretty good. It's nothing special, but if you don't have a Last Dance, it could be pretty good next season considering it's an arc weapon. And alright, let's move on. Okay, this is kind of funny. Bungie's really leaning into the arc weapons. They want to get you prepared for next season because they're all arc weapons except for this Whispering Slab. That's kind of hilarious. Alright, next up we got the Whispering Slab with Hipfire Grip and Unrelenting. Not what you want. You don't want Hipfire Grip with a bow, so I'm going to skip that one. Alright, Nature of the Beast. Hipfire Grip 4-pull. Let's just go in here and check it out. It's fine. It's not great. It's an arc hand cannon, so if you're missing an arc hand cannon, pick it up. But it's a skip for me. First in, last out. Slide Shot, Eye of the Storm. Okay, so this is an arc shotgun with slide shot. So I'm going to pick it up just because it has slide shot, so you never have to reload. And shotguns have a champion mod this next season, so you can't really go wrong with this one. Alright, next up, Sorrow's Verse with Surplus and Demolitionist. Okay, so this did have different perks a second ago. Pick it up if you want a Sorrow's Verse, but I don't know what perks you're actually going to get on it. Well, it looks like if you can time it right, you can get all these perks on the Sorrow's Verse. So like Harmony and Encore and 4th times the Charm. So 4th times the Charm and Demolitionist is not a bad roll. And yeah, so I mean, if you want an arc auto rifle, pick that one up. Alright, next up we have Honor's Edge with Relentless Strikes and Flash Counter. It's fine. It's an arc sword. Pick it up if you want an arc sword. The Keening with Killing Wind and Dragonfly. It's decent. It could be good in Crucible. I don't know. Wow, it's got 3 perks in this column. Oh, nope, they're glitched. Alright, it's not an amazing roll. It's decent. I mean, Threat Detector Dragonfly, decent for PvE. With Flared Magwell and Fluted Barrel. And a Reload Masterwork. It's kind of a fun roll for PvE. Why not? So a lot of glitchy perks this week. Really, what I would say with any of these arc weapons is if you're missing one in any of these categories, like an auto rifle or a hand cannon or something, pick it up just because it's an arc weapon, but there's nothing too exciting this week. Alright, let's move on to the exotic weapons over here. We got another 100 handling Hawkmoon. Last weekend he had 100 handling Hawkmoon again, so this is kind of ridiculous. So if you want 101 handling Hawkmoon, pick it up. It's really good, and you're going to be zooming around the Crucible. Alright, next up we got DMT with Vorpal. DMT is getting a nerf next season and like a rework as well, so it's okay. I wouldn't really put my shards into it this weekend. There's other things you want to put your shards into, like arc exotics and things. Alright, let's move on to the armor. First up for Hunters, we got a 55 overall stats. Not great. Chest has 60 overall. Not great. Helmet is 59 overall. Okay, so it's just crap rolls for the Hunter armor. Okay, for Warlock armor, we have a 58 overall on the gauntlets, pretty bad. 59 on the chest, pretty bad. 64 on the helmet with a spike and resilience. Not a bad roll. If you want high resilience on your Warlock, pick it up. 63 overall, not bad. Mobility is not the spike you want to get, so meh on the armor. Maybe pick up the helmet if you don't have a high stat roll. Alright, let's check out the Titan armor. 66 overall with a resilient spike and then some minor spikes. I mean, 66 is pretty good, so I mean, I'd pick it up. Chest armor 60 overall, meh. Helmet 62, meh. And leg 63. It's fine. It's high stat so you could pick it up. I always aim for 65 and above, but you know, do whatever you'd like. Alright, well that is it for XUR today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, slap that subscribe button. It would mean so much to me. We're small right now, but we're growing fast, and I hope you have a good day, Guardians.